The questions we're looking at in this interview is, why does our aloneness in the mind take precedence over our togetherness in this physical existence as humanity, coexisting? How did us human beings get to a point where each one of us give more authority to the voices in the head or conversations we have in our minds than developing actual, real communication with other human beings? How did we get to a point where we, in our minds, imagine life and living more than actually walking a physical, practical process to make life and living possible for all in this physical existence? Why do we listen more to ourselves in and as our own thoughts than coming together or standing together, voicing ourselves and listening and hearing with a starting point of establishing solutions or life experiences or living conditions that would be best for all? Why do we live on this earth, this physical existence, as though we are alone, when looking physically at it all, we're all existing on this one planet in and as oneness, yet not equality? Why do we not realize that we are perpetuating separation through emphasizing the aloneness in the mind, making it more than the fact that we are actually all together here, but instead hold on to the self-interest in the aloneness of the mind than considering a change of and as equality and oneness, what's best for all, togetherness, coexistence? Why are we making what goes on in the mind more important than finding a solution for all, and so ourselves here in and as this physical existence? Because it's really bizarre that we would continue holding on to the aloneness, separation, and self-interest in the mind, giving credence to whatever comes up in thought, imagination, reactions, backchat, when such things only last for but a moment. And we can't even remember what went on in the mind from the previous day to the next. But what continues is what is real, is what is physical, is what is here. Why do we give such value to things that goes on in the mind when it won't even be here with us from the previous day to the next? And in this process miss that which should be held in utmost regard as invaluable, because without it we won't be able to exist, which is this physical existence. There's much more we can consider here with the relationship between aloneness in consciousness and togetherness in this physical existence. Obviously catapulting individuals into self-interest instead of what is best for all in this physical existence. I mean, seriously, have a look at things this way. It's strange that we in our minds or consciousness can in any way believe we have any authority when it comes to our current relationship with this physical existence, which is proving with how the planet is changing, with the extent of consequence we have enforced into it and onto it. I mean, if we continue like this, we're leading ourselves into and through our own gates of hell that we're creating with consequence accumulating and manifesting. And so manifesting hell on earth, just because of one simple change the human seems to be unable to do. A shift from aloneness and self-interest to togetherness and what is best for all. It's time to consider an authority of equality and oneness, working with ourselves, each other, and this physical existence. I mean, we're even in our own minds working against ourselves with the split personalities we evolved into and what we can do to ourselves and others in our own minds. I mean, this is why process starts with self, learning to work with, live with, consider solutions that is best for all, and so best for self, because How can we expect ourselves to coexist if we cannot even do that with ourselves in our own minds? Thank you.